Good morning. It is day 40 out of 40 of the last 365 days. So it doesn't mean that this is the last day. It's the final day of the 365, but this is the last day because of me filming these long form content about the 365, because tomorrow will be the last day. So I will train, and after I've done my training, I am going to celebrate. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take all the pictures and videos that are necessary, and I'm going to celebrate. So I might potentially be offline and not too active on socials for at least 2 days, just to take a little break. But I do want to, say thank you to everyone that has been. I'm Afrikaans, so sometimes I struggle with those. But for everyone that's been. For everyone that's been here and supporting me, and just been following the journey, the comments. I'm talking about YouTube and Instagram and Twitter, if you do the cross-section following. So I want to say thank you for that. And I think, let me just show you at least the before. All right, so that is day 1, and this is day 364. So this is day 364. So tomorrow is going to be the last day, and then I will compare the two, of course. I will compare the two, and hopefully we can see what's up, It's almost a little surreal, to be honest. I've been making these videos for a year now, daily, and not this YouTube, but the short form ones. But even this one, 40 days in a row I've been making a video. And if you've been watching every single one of them, they are quite simple, very easy. But I feel like I found a very natural way of communicating with you, the person that subscribed. Because I'm not always sure who's watching, unless you comment, then I know, oh, hey, you watched. But I'm grateful, and I just want to say thank you, because I've posted a tweet, maybe I'll put it here somewhere, I think a week or 2 ago actually, where I mentioned that it doesn't matter how many people watch your videos. It could be 1, it could be 100, it could be 2 million. The more the merrier, right? The more the better. But if it is only 100, that's 100 people that you can influence, that you already influence, because they're watching constantly, right? So it's really important that the content that you put out is good, and it is informative, and it's the truth, and it's real. Because these people will go on, let's say I say, eating an apple a day is terrible, and it's the worst thing in the world. Those people will listen, and they might potentially believe you. Some of them might have their doubts, but some might go and say, Roche says it's bad, so I'm not going to eat an apple. So you, without thinking about it, you potentially change those people's lives. And we all know an apple a day isn't bad for you. So that's a negative comment, a negative speech that you delivered, and it could potentially influence someone's life negatively. So what I'm saying is, when you do speak, make sure that it's positive, it's uplifting, it's real, and that you get your facts straight, of course, unless there's something, and I mention this a lot when I say things, and then I always either start or end the sentence or the statement with, "It is my opinion." Then don't take it to heart. Don't believe it straight up. This is just my opinion. All right? So, yeah. Last day. Well, second last day, but you know what I mean. Last day with these long forms. Again, thank you. I'll see you in the locker. We're doing some legs. Let's go. Alrighty, done training my legs. They feel a bit swole. I've got my hammies. And then some calves as well. In there. Definitely swole. Quite happy about that, to be honest. But I was just mentioning on a little video, the short form one for the reel, that, because I was thanking people for the support, because it's like basically the last day, right? And I remembered, I told them that I appreciate this support throughout the 365, but then I realized the first 208 days I didn't get any support. Maybe like a few likes and 2 or 3 comments, but only at day 208 did people start following, did people start supporting and sharing and things like that. And I have the support that I have today. So basically what I'm saying is I could have quit at day 207 and just said like, you know what, I'm posting these things for no one anyway, so why even carry on? But because I stuck with it, I reached more people. I have people starting the 365 by themselves, trying to better their life, eating habits, fitness-wise. So I'm pretty proud of that, and just know that whatever you tackle, whether it's a business that you want to open or a body that you want to change or a relationship that you want to pursue, it's not going to be like this one-hit wonder where it's just going to happen in the first week or first month or potentially even the first year. You might have to go through 365 days or more, and then only will things really change for you and your life will spark. So just be patient. I think that's the most important thing. Just be patient, and all good things comes to those who wait. Anyway, let's go home, have a little chat, have a little food, and we'll take it from there. Alright, we are back at home. I just smashed a beautiful breakfast, and now I basically just want to kind of finish the 40 out of 40, the last day before the last day, by saying thank you. I know I said it in the gym, but I really want to say thank you again. And I know that it might look like the vlogging and all those things are done, but this is literally the beginning. The whole point of changing my body is to prove that it can be done. And now that I have proven that, not just to you, but to myself, I have so many ideas. I have so many things, firstly, to explain exactly what happened in the 365, what I ate, why I ate those type of foods, how I felt throughout the process, the good times, the bad times. I want to kind of like go deep inside this process so that if you decide to do it yourself, if you want to go a 365-day journey, a full year of transformation, and I'm not talking just physically, I'm talking about mentally and emotionally and all these things, because a lot can happen in a year. Not could, a lot does happen in a year. So I can kind of guide you and just give you a little bit of an insight of how it could be if you start. So I'm looking forward to doing that for you. And then from there on, I'm just going to film, my life regarding fitness, potentially bulking up again, losing weight again. It's going to be a journey for a very long time. So, my mission has always been to, motivate and inspire other people. Purely because I needed that when I was younger, and I found that from YouTube, and I saw that person not only as an motivation and inspiration for me to move forward, but I saw that person as like a blueprint of my life, something that I want. You might look at a sports star and be like, oh, I want to be like him. I want to be a 100-meter dash sprinter like Usain Bolt. So you start sprinting and exercising. The same way I looked at YouTubers that were motivational, or not even YouTubers, just normal motivational speakers. Jim Rohn, one of my favorites. Obviously Tony Robbins is up there. I also like Goggins. He's got a very hard type of speech, but you can find them from anyone. I have a book of Arnold Schwarzenegger. His journey is quite beautiful. Like all these men, women, there's a lot out there that inspire me. I find energy from them, and I feel like that is what I want to do. So that is what I'm hopefully going to do. And I'm going to use my experience to do so, because that's the one thing that you can easily say, okay, cool, I want to be a motivational speaker like those people. But in order to speak that, because it's easy to tell someone like, hey, don't give up, chase your dreams. Is that really that inspirational or motivational? Maybe. But if you can show someone, if you can actually go through a troubled time film it and have proof that you've gone from A to B, then it's so much believable when someone actually tells you about it. So, you know, there's always this, I think Benjamin Franklin, there was a book that I read about Benjamin Franklin, and he said that, you know, you either write a book, no, in order to write a book, in order to write, you know what, I'm actually going to, because I'm going to make a mistake, the book is right here, let me just get it. All right, here it is. There you go. I've got this book, beautiful book, and right here in the front it says, either write something worth reading or do something worth writing. Now that, my dear friend, is exactly why I did the 365 and why I'm going to do more things and challenge myself, because I want to do something that is worth writing about. Now, writing about, you mean, you know, obviously I mean I can write a book, or writing about as in speak to other people, inspire, motivate them because of something that I have done. All right. So if you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed this 40 days and you want to see what is going to happen, if you need some inspiration and motivation, this could potentially be the channel for you. You know, it is fairly new. I think at this very moment as we speak, I'm on 3,000 subscribers. The goal is obviously to get that golden plate, 1 million subs. And that goal is not going to, or that dream is not going to disappear. It is still something that I want. And not just for the fame of it and the fact that, ooh, I've got 1 million, but the fact that if I do get that, it means that there are more ears, more people, more eyes that see, and more ears that can listen, and people that can be inspired and motivated, like they helped me. All right. Have a beautiful day. I will take 2 days, 3 days off max, and I will be back filming, and we can take this journey further.